Hey, what's up? This is Sane doing a tutorial on Photoshop. We're gonna make a um, custom thumbnail. We're gonna try doing different stuff with the thumbnail and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, okay, which I just did, and we're gonna use this as our thumbnail. We obviously did put this in trial, so you messed around with all the environmental settings and we got it dark, so we wanted to make a background because we wanted to make sure the background is a solid color. Remember, any solid colors will do as a green screen background, as a solid color background, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna minimize the program because we're still gonna be using it for our commentary. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna load up a program called Paint. You guys should know what Paint is. Okay. And then we're going to select this image. And we're going to go down here. Hopefully you guys can see it. Guess you could probably see it now. We're going to go to shrink it because this is, we wanted to minimize it. This is going to be thumbnail worthy. So we're going to use this thumbnail, Trials Fusion. Okay, because it's going to be a tutorial on Trials Fusion. And then we're going to use we're going to use flaming text. Okay. So now we could like bring it back down here. And what flaming text is you can actually use it without even logging in. I have an account already to log in, but you can actually use this without logging in. With flaming text, you could just make your own custom thumbnail. So for this type of background, we're gonna say we want something like that stands out, right? So we're just gonna use this one. Use this one all the time. Now we're going to use a transparency background. And then we're going to say editor tutorial. And I spelled that incorrectly, so I'm going to use spell check. Editor tutorial. Okay. We're going to say next. Download. Go back, and we're going to do 7 switches. 7 switches. Activate an event. Seven switches activate an event. Sorry. And then we're gonna have using generic filter. Did I spell filter correctly? Maybe I did. Filter. I think that's how you spell filter. Using generic filter. So that's how I do it. You could play around with the different settings and start casting shadows and whatever you want. It's kind of like your own Photoshop fucking word, and it comes with pre-made textures and stuff. It's pretty well done. Then we're gonna load up Gimp 2.8. This is our image manipulation program. And what we're gonna do here, it says right there, GNU image manipulation program. Okay. And pretty much what we're gonna do is we're going to load up that picture we took. Remember? So we know the directory of the files. We're gonna say open. Open, please. Open. Can I open? Oh my goodness, this fucking shit's stupid. Oh my. Okay, we gotta double click because it's stupid. We're gonna scale this down to 1400 scale. Alright, there we go. We're gonna add an alpha channel. We're gonna add a fuzzy tool. I'm gonna go like this. And then we're gonna add a cut tool. Free selection area. So meaning that we only want this selection area. We're gonna say cut. Now we're gonna say X marks the spot. Okay. Then we're gonna say open. We're gonna go into our 1400. Scale it. And then we're gonna say alpha channel. And then we're gonna say fuzzy tool. Press it and then press delete. Copy and paste your file. There we go. And yeah. We're gonna name it Trials Fusion. So Trials Fusion filter. And we're gonna make this a PNG file if I can fucking edit it. PNG file, thank you. PNG file, okay. Can I export it? PNG file. There we go. Enter. Yes. Export. There we go. Delete changes. Now we're going to go into Paint again because it's a little easier to navigate. And we're going to get our transparent imagery. We're going to say transparency. Put it right there. And then we're going to say go to downloads. And grab editor tutorial. Increase the font, put it right there. And then we're going to say using generic filter. And then we're just going to say 7 switches. A little longer, isn't it? We don't want it to cut off the rider though. I think it will be right there. So editor tutorial using generic filter, 7 switches activate an event. Alright, we're going to say save. We're just going to go blah, okay? There we go. Now we're going to say exit. Now we're going to go back into the tutorial because we want to make a thumbnail for this video. Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to say I'm going to open up the program. Going to downloads. Select that image. Or enter if it doesn't work. Scale it. We need to scale it anyway. 1280. That's the recommended by YouTube. Scale it down. We got our thumbnail. Now we're going to just say export as. Export. Replace. Yes. Export. There we go. We made it. Now we're going to open it again. Okay. Maybe this fucking font right here. Sorry for my language. And because this is kind of driving me insane right now. Doesn't work. I just didn't like the font because it's really bad. We're gonna just leave the font the way it is. We're gonna say custom thumbnail tutorial. And I spelled it wrong so I could use spell check. Alright, there we go. Custom thumbnail tutorial. Save it. Save it. Thank you. Exit. Go back into Gimp real quick. Open file. Now here's a fucking problem. We don't know. Sorry about my language again. I wanted to, can I not? I wanted to, like, thank you. There we go. I didn't want this an app to start, but thank you. Now And then we go like this. And then we select the one that we just did. Just this shit. Open, please. Open. Okay. So, enter, please. Thank you. We don't... Fuck this shit. Welcome back. I have to do these in segments because the fucking capture card I'm using for my computer it only lasts for 10 minutes. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna open in layers, please. Thank you. We're gonna say enter. And now we're gonna say scale. Scale, and then we can move it around. And then we're gonna say cancel, and then we're gonna move it around. And then we're gonna say rotate. So we're just gonna grab the inches right there and rotate. Can we not? Can we not? Okay, and then we're going to say move the fucking thing we just selected. Can we select this? Okay, it's good. So we're gonna go back to selection tools. Scale. Do it again. And we're also going to play with one more tool, guys, which is the matrix perspective tool. Then we could just change our little perspective in a way. This is usually good if you want to like apply dimensions to a certain type of object here. Transform, there we go. Transform. Transform. And that's how you make a tutorial, guys, for my tutorial. Hopefully that was great and you guys learned something new. I'm Saint the Legend and I'm out.